Hey guys, Matthew Morrow of MorrowInvest.com. Today I'm bringing you your 2-minute tip of the day. Okay, so this happens a lot in sports. Have you ever been watching a ball game? I'm talking football, right? And we're watching a ball game, and they say, well, those guys are just, they're not playing to win. They're just trying not to lose. And those are very, very different things. And I just want to tell you, in the game of life, you've got to play to win. You can't just play not to lose. And specifically what I'm talking about is investing. What do a lot of people do? A lot of people get scared and they bury their money in a hole. They put it in their mattress. They put it in. Guys, one of my favorite Bible verses talks about the man with the talents. You can look this up in the New Testament. And it just says that there was a great king and he had these 3 guys and he gave each of these guys amounts of money. Well, the guy that got the least amount of money was so scared that he was going to lose the money that he just buried it in the ground. And so when the king comes back from his trip, the king says, show me what you've done. And so each of the first 2 guys say, King, we know what a shrewd business guy you are, and we took your money and we invested it, and here's money that we made with your money. But the last guy says, King, I was so afraid of you that I buried the money because I didn't want to lose it. Right? He was playing not to lose. And of course, at the end of the story, that guy gets cast out, and the ones that made money, the money got given to them. Now that story is 2,000 plus years old, but it is so true still today, which a lot of the Bible stories are. Okay, so what are those guys that are on the football team doing? They're not playing to win. You've got to play to win. Have you ever seen a team and you're watching and it's like into the 4th quarter, but yet that team is still losing, but yet it feels like the other team is just barely holding on, right? They could be 3 touchdowns, the losing team could be 3 touchdowns down, and yet they're still fighting and clawing and doing everything, and to them the game's not over. They're still trying to win. And the other team is like, man, we're 3 touchdowns up, and they just kind of lean back and hit cruise control and are like, well, let's just try to hold on to the win and well, they're not playing to win anymore. They're playing not to lose. And I'm telling you, in life, you've got to play to win. Who's your star player? This is your star player. You have to take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, right? And you've got to do right by you so that you can do right for others, your spouse, your kids, your family members, right? And what goes involved in that? Well, it goes into mentoring and training and education. And you want to daily, and I encourage you to do this. Every day you need to be purposeful about what your goal in life are and spend time towards those goals. I understand everybody needs to veg out occasionally and play Candy Crush or get on YouTube and watch silly videos for a little while, or maybe watch an hour of television. But don't sit in front of the television for 6 hours. Don't play Candy Crush forever. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing from this is just something that I'm doing to ease my mind for a little while, just to escape for a little bit. But when you no longer are plugged into life, and I'm going to hit on some kids right now, I see there's a lot of people that are just on their iPads and their phones, and they're just watching stupid videos and Instagram and Pinterest and everything, and then they're complaining because they can't find a job and there's nothing. Well, you have no discernible skills. What are you good at? Swiping. Is there a job where I can swipe? Now, I'm being very judgmental and I'm making a very broad stroke there. Not all kids are that way for sure. But I'm just saying that whatever your goal is in life, one, you need to figure out what those things are, and then you daily need to work towards those goals, and you will be successful if you do that. I hope this has blessed you today. Have a good day.